Warriors in Oakland, California.
2K17.
Everybody, it's the NBA on joined by Greg Anthony,
It's your boy,
Steve
Fredo.
Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. Well, they are on top of their game right now. And guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
Shut up, stupid. Shut up, stupid.
They renew it. The fans, as well as all that are involved, are going to get for it. There's a lot of hype behind this matchup tonight, and you can see why. These two squads do not like each other, so this is going to be a fun one.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, few people saw it coming, but Stephen Curry has claimed the mantle as the league.
Get it.
His teammates know firsthand what an impact he makes, David. Thank you. This game pitting two conference rivals against one another. A little extra.
Mom told me to.
We'll see it, too.
Yeah, you'll see. Because
Yes,
the
he
game
did.
is a little chippy, a little physical, and both of these teams understand they both can't get to the conference finals.
We're talking out there, too, huh?
Yeah,
Were you
Let's get it.
Yes, I love it.
Stop.
broadcasting? I see the connection. I mean,
That way.
finally have figured it out.
That way.
Now Sacramento
way.
starting five.
Clown.
Got Rudy Gay, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Anthony Tolliver. There's Collison, and it's a Flello in at the two. Here's Cooper after Darren Collison's bucket. Cooper kicks to Young. Pass to Cooper. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. But plenty of orange juice just hasn't been the talk of the team. It's been the engine as well. The whole team, the entire team playing better. The new duo on the floor.
And I think in part it's because of all the attention defenders have to spend on both Perez and Young. Orange juice has a gravity when they are on the floor where defenders just get pulled towards it.
Well, after the long speculation of a trade that would have broken up
Oh,
orange
geez.
juice, that has been officially squashed. Orange juice is going to be on the menu for a long time, it seems.
Brick
And
squad.
thank goodness for that.
And what a relief it must be for both Young and Perez. The rumors have been a distraction for the team for a while, but
The
now
headphone
they can
doesn't
put
work.
it behind them and move on into a very
I would
great
let you
future.
listen, but it doesn't
Collison's
work.
shot is good.
He's not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be. The reason why, he has such
Oh,
a
they
great
got the
touch.
clamp.
You gotta have that shot inside with the big guys.
Now here's Perez, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Dallas. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Collison against Cooper. It's stolen by Perez. A three ball.
Green light.
Cooper's got his second bucket of the night.
Perez plays both ends of the floor with a ton of energy. So good at moving his arms around to come away with these steals.
Here's a follow. Good defensive work there by Young. Warriors leading by 4.
And for a franchise that competed for the Western Conference Championship a number of years ago, it's really been a lot of turmoil for quite a while. I mean, the teams have had ownership changes, coaching changes, personnel changes, front office changes.
Come on, bro.
That's been the one constant is the fact that they consistently are in change mode.
And here's Gay following Draymond Green's 3. Lock at 6. And a kind roll that time off the rim. As that
They
one
make
falls.
everything.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Green with a screen.
I need
from
the
Brad.
screen. I need that screen. I need the screen. Or not.
Outside Durant. Stolen by
I did not
Gay.
even try to pass it to him. I tried to pass it to Green, not freaking KB.
1:10 left here in the
You guys
opening
so
quarter.
stupid with the
Here's
passing.
Cousins. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 5. Cooper kicks to Young.
That time I was trying to pass it to Green again.
Collison against Cooper. To the paint, Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And with Perez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
Gay outside. Back to Collison. A shot.
Brick.
A shot. No good. Some solid defense from Cooper. Durant just inside the line. Great look, but off the mark. Gay passes to Collison. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Perez. Jumps up. And look at Perez there, just punishing the rim.
You love the ferocity that Perez finished that way off with. No layups for the big fella.
With 2 seconds left. That's short off the rim. And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 9.
Oh, let's get
it's
it.
the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And here's Prez on the important.
No, man, look, I've always been a gym rat. But Justice, man, he really helped me see the difference between just, going through the motions and practicing with a purpose. And I've always valued my pregame preparation, but now it's like so much more. And I gotta say, it's all thanks to him.
Well, is there anyone, Greg, that really doubts the importance of practice?
Well, some players value practice time more than others. Some guys get to the gym early and stay late working on their game. Clearly, Perez is one of those guys, and it's helped his game tremendously.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
You talk about coaching trees. Steve Kerr in his first 2 years already has had 2 assistants, grabbed 2 head coaching jobs, and him himself, he coached on the best in the business.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
Warriors leading by 7. Here's Cooper.
You thought I was shooting.
1:30 left here in the second. Durant sets a screen for Green. It's Durant on the left. 6 on the shot clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. With the Kerr coaching tree, you're also talking about some big names like Alvin Gentry and Luke Walton. They're assistants that have moved to head coaching roles after their stint with Kerr.
Just fantastic for Steve Kerr to understand that if you keep winning, you're going to keep losing assistants. But you know what? They're winning, and that's the nature of the business.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, there's no doubt that the Splash Brothers are the most dangerous backcourt in the NBA. Steph Curry is the MVP, but he said of Klay Thompson, I love playing with him. How much better he's gotten since day one is kind of scary. He's such a great two-way player, and he isn't anywhere close to hitting his ceiling. Kevin?
Thanks, D8. They're one heck of a tag team. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Outside Collison. Gay outside. From deep. And no good trying to get that one.
And the long arms of Durant, so disruptive. He takes up a lot of airspace.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors lead by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage?
Dude, stop.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. I love the energy, fellas.
An amazing view of the new eastern span of the beautiful Bay Bridge, which opened in 2013. Welcome back to Oakland, everyone. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
Let's go.
Decision making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Just fundamentally sound basketball. That's what you want out of your offense of each and every game.
Steve, so many players will talk about how rougher the league was back in the 80s, back in the 90s. You played a part of that. Do you think the NBA has gotten softer overall as a league? And is it a good thing that it has?
Well, I think, yeah, it's changed. I wouldn't call it softer because the rules have changed. I mean, you could hard foul and just get up. No flagrant, no technical. So I think now if you look at it, yes, it's not enforced the same way, but they had to clean up the physicality. But I'm still a fan on maybe keep it hand checking. You can bring that back.
I think the league can be as physical as it ever was
Aww,
when it wants to, but I just think the rules have given it some definition. And I think players are every bit as rugged as they once were.
Yeah, it's just totally different. I mean, you got to play within the rules.
Right.
You can't hard foul a guy and put your team in jeopardy and get thrown out of a game.
Game is, I think, maybe more pleasing to watch, right? To the average fan, there's a lot more ball movement, a lot more shooting.
People like offense.
Yes, they do.
They don't want to see 65, but that's the way I played. I like a little defense, and the defense used to win championships.
I didn't mean to pass. That's the funny
thing. A little bit of a balance.
I'm trying to do a crossover.
It's got to be there.
Yes.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Aflalo is out there with Collison. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Tolliver in at the 4. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
KD, you freaking touched it.
Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Warriors.
And guys, this is why depth is so important. On a night where Prez and Justice haven't had the usual juice that we are kind of accustomed to, the rest of the team.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk.
What?
Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels.
Straight up by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
They should consider trying to get closer to the basket. Right now, the shots they are attempting are just clanking off the basket.
And the Kings making a change here. Caspy's checked in. Knocks it loose. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And finish off by Prez.
You've got to give it up to Prez. His ability to score the ball in a variety of ways is what makes him so dangerous.
By the way, I'm playing on Pro.
With the ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And among all the tangible things that make the Warriors great, the big intangible we keep.
Let's go.
Coming back to Steve is chemistry.
Yes, they have great players, but this is a team that loves each other, loves playing the game. They're unselfish. They're willing to sacrifice. They play hard, and you just can't create that.
He's still breaking.
Something that you have to develop.
Ankle time. Ankle time.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Oh, no ankle?
It's Young on the wing. Down low. Here's Cooper. And finish off by Prez.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Coming at a great time for this team down the stretch in the third quarter. I love when teams get hot right before the fourth.
Gay outside. Shot clock at 5.
Gay
and
outside.
Here's a follow for 3. Green with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Guard it. Bring it in. Take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
Zone. And because of that, they were out of sorts all game long.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Sacramento also making some changes. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Gay. Joseph comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Lawson in for Darren Collison. The feed now to Cauley-Stein. Caspy dishes to Joseph. To end the drought. And it's Caspy with the 3.
Okay.
Caspy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now the pass to Clark. Over in the corner. Lure. He dishes. Good look here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for West. Young comes in for Thompson. Cooper, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And Levins is subbed in for Steph Curry. Then for the Kings, Rudy Gay's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Swallow comes in for Caskey. And it's Collison in for Joseph. Cooper in at shooting guard. Young is out there with Iguodala. Then it's John Lure, and it's Levins in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Smitty, over a decade now, you've been working as an analyst almost as long as your playing career. What's your favorite part now of the job?
It's still basketball, Kevin. Just different. I'm not playing right now, but being in the atmosphere, also getting a chance to meet people like you, Kevin, getting a chance to have relationships and getting a chance to be around the game of basketball.
It is my treat to work with you. I admired you so much as a player in East Lansing, in the NBA, and I have made the transition to broadcasting. Not an easy thing to do, but you've done it just seamlessly, it seems.
You're so right, Kevin. Trying to turn that page from being a player to being on the other side of being media.
Yeah, tough, but you've nailed it. Labissiere, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball.
Come on, bro. I'm in the corner.
19-4 run. And good.
Yes,
and from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
No doubt. They've been the ones dictating the tempo.
Kings moving the ball around. A shot by Lawson. Wide open. Another three for Sacramento. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Cooper against Lawson. Iguodala kicks to Fred. And finish off by Fred.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Dallas. Young against Barnes. Back to Lawson.
That ain't no foul.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
When you look at Klay Thompson being drafted back in 2011, compare him what with Stephen Curry, the Warriors essentially have doubled down on three-point shooting. They have 2 guys that are lights out behind the line.
The Warriors making a switch here. West is checked in. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. Caspi comes in for Labissiere.
One team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
What am I doing?
The wins
I'm so
continue to
stupid.
come in fairly easy for these guys, and what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And not just a win
Green
tonight,
bag.
guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Prez.
I
Get it,
love
I'm
what he
breaking
did
ankles.
defensively.
On
He
his
was a ball of
behind
energy,
ball.
and he left it all out there. His steals and his effort really sparked them.
I can't
It's
break no
impossible
ankles
not
now.
to step up your game when you've got a teammate working as hard as he was.
Here's Iguodala. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
The right time to start playing the best basketball that you can play. They are making everything right now.
Goes up.
Ankles. Of course I
Shot
couldn't
off that
finish.
time. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
What's up, Steve?
Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.
The 2K Sports postgame
Thank you so
show.
much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Game
Fred.
6.
Hey, Shaq here.
Okay.
You guys played with a lot of confidence. But did you think the win would come this easily?
And that'll wrap things up.
We gotta leave, Doc. We've been here for so many fucking hours, Doc. I didn't even, what, 6, 7? Okay. How you feeling, bro? We're in the 4 right now.
Come on, bro.
Look, we always clean up, bro. Always. You only shit messy. Okay, what you think about what me and Frank did about today? I don't know, man. You know what happened, you know what not.
Take a look.
Like, for real. Please, what do you think?
Whoa.
Do all night and then come home. Just like the first time. That's more than 12 hours. We're going to Costco, and we're going to hide behind the bottom of the shelf, and we're going to try and stay out. No. Yeah, it was against the idea of that one.
Okay, how can I not connect? What? I have internet. I'm streaming. That's gonna be in the video. See ya.